Alright, my minions. Thank you again for joining Nemesis Group. I greatly appreciate it. Now, under normal circumstances when I'm doing these videos, I try to be cautious of how I say certain things. I try to accommodate everybody. It's not my point to go to my way to offend anybody, and so I'm trying to be respectful to everyone and my viewers. This is not going to be that type of video. I'm going to be expressing myself very well. So if you're easily offended, if certain words don't agree with you, you should probably not view the rest of this video. I'm just warning you now. I mean no disrespect, I'm not out to offend anybody, but I will be expressing myself in great length. I might even start like a Frustration Friday videos. Every Friday we're just going to vent and allow other people to vent and probably do interviews where me and other people are venting together. So, but that's further down the line. But anyways, we shall begin. And I will start with saying, suffering for the sake of suffering is fucking stupid. Right? And most people do this because of their pride and their ego. All you need is take your pride and your ego and stick it in your damn pocket. You hear the excuse all the time, well, I don't accept charity, we don't accept help, and we can do it on our own. Obviously you can't because you're in help. You need help. You're in crisis. Swallow your pride, stick your ego in your pocket, and get the help that you need. Seek out help or accept help when it is offered. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, in the grand scheme of life and prioritizing your life and survival, is your pride that damn important that you risk starving or your kids starving or injury or worse? There were cemeteries full of corpses that were full of pride. And I'm not talking about cowarding out or selling out. That's not what it's about. But there is help out there if you need it. There's charities out there if you need it. That's what it is there for. So guess what? Swallow your pride, put your ego in your pocket, get help to get out whatever situation you're into, and guess what? You'll be able to position yourself to where you can now help others. You can pay it forward. And that's really, it's as simple as that. That's really what you need to be doing. Get help, receive the help that you need, and the way to pay it back, guess what? Pay it forward. Help someone else who is in need. And we'll all be better off. Because guess what? Everyone's going to come down on hard times. Everyone's going to need help. I've needed help, and I've also helped others. And guess what? You know, me and my wife, we've spent years establishing ourselves and building ourselves and getting ourselves in the position that we are in now, where we really don't have to worry, where our kids really don't have to go out without. But guess what? We also appreciate that, don't take it for granted, and we acknowledge that, guess what? That can change on a dime. We may need help in the future, and that's okay. Accept the help that's out there. It is okay. Help is there if you need it. I don't accept charity. It's fucking stupid. Swallow your pride. Get over it. Alright, my minions. Alright, so, of course, another one of my alarms went off on my phone. I will eventually remember to turn those alarms off while I'm recording. My mistake, I apologize. Let's continue. Okay, yeah. Sorry about that. One of my many nuisance alarms. Again. And so where was I? Where was my thought process? I was making a point. I was going somewhere with it. But yeah. Swallow your pride. Put your ego in your pocket. It's not necessary. Pay it forward. Which takes me to segue into another topic. Fuck your damn excuses. They don't matter. Excuses to me sounds like Charlie Brown's mom. All I hear is wah 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 wah. If you have a dream, if you have a thought, if you're just reaching towards a goal, your excuses don't matter. And what I hear the most is, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it isn't good enough. It makes no sense. It's not a good enough excuse. It's not an excuse at all. Yoda said it best. Do or do not. There is no try. If you're trying to be an operator, you're trying to go military, you're trying to go police force, if you want to, play in the NBA, you're going to be the best video game designer you want to be, you're trying to get in the future of recovery, whatever it is you're trying to do, guess what? You're going to have to make some sacrifices. You're going to have to sacrifice mostly probably sleep. You're going to have to prioritize to achieve that goal. Wake up at 4 in the morning. Go running at 4:30. Stay up late. It is what is necessary. But your excuses don't matter. All excuses do is allow you to defeat yourself. And you can spend the rest of your life playing woulda, coulda, shoulda. And playing what if. And that scares me most of all, is playing what if. So enough with the excuses. Get rid of the excuses. The excuses don't fucking matter. And with excuses, you won't be able to blame anyone but yourself. If you're the type of person you find that you're constantly blaming the world, you're blaming your parents, you're blaming everybody else, but never necessarily blaming yourself, you're never finding fault in yourself, you might want to think about that. Because the common denominator in all the failures that you're experiencing is you. You are the common denominator. Between your pride and your ego and all your excuses, it all falls on you. And I can fall back on charity and accepting help. The pull yourself up by your bootstraps stories, they're great. They're great stories. They're inspiring. The person started out with nothing or worked his way up to the top. Blood, sweat, and tears and all that. Those are great stories, and they happen. I've known people I've known people that has happened to. However, I've talked to many of these people as well, and most would tell you that if help was there, if someone was there to help them, if the charity was there that they could take advantage of, they would have. And I just broke my damn... All right, so we'll keep going just like this. But they would have accepted the help. Some people just aren't afforded the help, regardless of what it is. They're impoverished. Some people just have dumb luck. I get that. I understand that. But accept the help. The help is out there. There's more help out there now than there's ever been. There's charities, there's loans, there are stipends, there are grants, there's support. I have been blessed. My wife, my kids, they're the greatest support system. They've always supported everything that I've done, I wanted to do. Let me get out of here. I've had the best support system within my family. I've had great, good friends, and to be honest, the people that are closest to me, I call them family. I don't even refer to them as friends. They're not blood relatives, but the bond that I have with these people runs so deep, I call them brothers and sisters. They're a great support system. But the help is out there. Either seek it out, ask people, or when people offer you the help, and it's regardless if it's financial help, if it's help with training, hey, yeah, give me a call and I'll help you out. Accept it. It's that simple. It really is that simple. You have no excuse at all. And then this jumps back into no excuses. You have no excuse at all if people are offering you help and you turn it down. And I'm talking about no strings attached. Like I said, this isn't about selling out. This isn't about taking the easy way out. This isn't about being a coward. This is just about common fucking sense. You're suffering just for sake of suffering because of your pride. Let that shit go. If someone's trying to make you or get you to do something immoral, if that help has immoral or unethical or illegal conditions to it, I get having pride. But that's not necessarily pride, that's just common sense of making the right decision. Accept the help. You know, as I've come up, I've had great help and great mentorship over the years. The people over at Eagle Security Services in Chesapeake have been a blessing. They have helped me out tremendously. They have really looked out for me in my security career, doing fugitive recovery, doing investigations. You know, I try to keep in contact with them as much as possible, as busy as I am. They've always looked out for me. Couldn't ask for better people over there. Mark and his wife Erin, great people. People I worked with over at TNT Surveillance, great people. Couldn't ask for a better team. I've learned most of what I know about running investigations and ideas from working at TNT. And my boss, John, my leader, John, great people, great guy, great team. Couldn't ask for better leadership from over there. I will leave his last name out, but I in part don't know where I would be at today if it wasn't for this guy named Josh, who mentored me, scolded me when I needed it, you know. But he taught me so much about fitness and just life in general. He's been a blessing. All the instructors and sensei over at King Tiger Martial Arts is where I do all of my combatives, hand-to-hand, self-defense, and all that. You know. In part, again, that they're like a second family to me. I love being there, and I miss when I'm not there, if that makes sense. You know, they've done so much for me, and I couldn't ask for a better group. They're the King Tiger Martial Arts off of Cedar Road in Chesapeake, because there's two of them. But great people. If I've left anybody out, I apologize, but I appreciate all the help that has come my way. It's been a blessing. I can honestly say I'm blessed. Additionally, there's actually two very important entities and people that I have forgotten to mention that has been a blessing to me and very supportive. One's my buddy Matt and Kevin, and Kevin Tomas over at Applied Defense Concepts, ADC. They have been a godsend, just helping me with the administrative things, just support and training and all of the above. They definitely allowed me to bypass a lot of the pitfalls and hardships that they went through when they were starting their business. So I couldn't thank them enough. And then my buddy Mike from Mike's Car Hole, y'all seen him on here. He's just been very supportive, very encouraging, and I thank you all. So accept the help, people. The help is there. Accept the help. Network. Ask questions. Seek out help. Ask, if people are offering help, accept it. If you need help, seek it out. Talk to people. Hey, you mind if I pick your brain for a moment? The worst thing anyone can ever do when you're trying to get help is tell you no. That is the worst thing that can happen. No. Okay, move on to the next. Not a big deal. Is it disappointing? Yes. I'm not saying it's not disappointing. Being rejected is disappointing. But it's not the end of the world. Move on to the next. There is help out there. Seek it out. Don't just accept your unfortunate situation for what it is. No more excuses. Get the help. Again, I appreciate you all being here with me. T-shirts are coming. Having some difficulties with the color scheme. The t-shirts are coming. I will be having some interviews with some other people that we're kind of collaborating with a YouTube group. They've got some great knowledge, different topics. I've got my area expertise and topics that I use. They've got theirs, and we've kind of like-minded individuals that we agree on different things that kind of merge together as well. But There'll be some future interviews, some introductions. We're actually discussing some giveaways we're going to start doing in the future. So look out for that as well. Frustration Fridays, that's probably going to be coming soon. And we'll be doing probably training Thursdays or training Tuesdays. They both start with a T. Just for the training events that we do, I'll be able to do a good little mesh up clip, give y'all a sample of kind of what we do and how we train and how hard we train, and maybe even how we relax after training. You'll see us kind of cut loose a little bit. So, but again, as always, thank you. I appreciate you coming. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining. Please like, share, follow, all that good stuff that I need. Comment. Leave me comments. I watch all of them. I don't get much now, but I will respond to all of them. If it's questions, I will answer the questions. If I don't know the answer, I will do research. If it's something that you have that contradicts what I'm putting out, we can debate about it. Not a big deal. Only thing I ask is be polite. Don't be rude. I won't be rude to you. I won't disrespect you. Don't disrespect me. Let's be mutual with that. But feel free to comment, like, share, follow, join, all that good stuff. I greatly appreciate it. And I will see y'all next time. Thank you.